Instagram models show off seemingly perfect bodies on social media, but you may be shocked to find out that everything is not as it seems. Instagram models use plastic surgery, Photoshop, photo filters, and manipulating angles to present amazing photos. A social media influencer shared some of the tricks that Instagram models use to get the perfect thirst trap pic. Such modification, while enhancing visual appeal, can present a distorted version of reality to viewers. But it's essential to acknowledge the intent behind Instagram users predominantly showcase their highlight reel. Pictures are often curated, filtered, and at times choreographed. The choice of unique location, gorgeous background, sexy photo, and makeup, and every minute details is meticulously planned to cast the best impression. A person might seem like a king on Instagram, but in reality, they are sitting on the toilet. When it's come to Instagram versus reality, all bets are off. How does the common practice of browsing hot, sexy, suggestive pictures of models, actresses, and celebrity affect your daily life? You might think the influence is nothing, or at the very least, it is only minor. But at the end of this video, I will have proved to you that it is nearly destroying you. Let's say you start a day with a decision that you are going to study for 2 hours today. Now, studying doesn't necessarily apply to students. If you are a person with a job, business, or a craft, learning is crucial for you, just as much as it is for any student. So you decide to learn, study, research, create something. But out of habit, you open your Instagram, Reddit, Snapchat, or any such apps. In these apps, you will like all of these pages of beautiful girls, fitness models, lingerie models, actresses, pop star, and random girls who like to post pictures of themselves. As a result, you get to see one sexy pictures followed by another. Now, why do you think they post those pictures? 1. Because there's a huge market for it. They know you are looking for them. 2. For more followers and money. When there is a well-established market for semi-nudity of sexy pictures, then certainly a numbers of attractive people will take advantage. So they post highly researched pictures. They are known to get more numbers of like. 3. They don't give a crap about your life. When you look at these pictures, there are 3 types of thinking process that guide us into becoming an addict of such a show. What are those? 1. It never feel like a loss of any kind. In your mind, you think it's just 15 minutes of watching pictures, so it doesn't feel like any big loss. On the contrary, you may believe that it doesn't seem to have any negative impact in your time schedule. But you know what it does. It takes away your focus entirely. You sat in the morning with a defined mindset. Your mind was prepared. It knew the goals. Your mind knew what not to do. But then you opened your phone motivated by the belief that 15 minutes of browsing wouldn't hurt. Imagine there is a clear, well-built road laid for you. Let's name the road focus. For 15 minutes, you pick and shovel and you dig and jab and poke the shit out of a road ahead of you. After 50 minutes, you realize the clear road now has a hole. The path has been slightly destroyed. But you tell yourself, don't worry, there is a fix. I will put all the metal that I've disrupted back into the hole and I will be even again. But it's never happened. When you created the road, it took preparation, dedication, and after a careful amount of thought, a firm decision. Today I'm going to do this. Now you are advising yourself to walk over a blotch that you have created. You are stuck, wondering and waiting for the focus to come back. And I wish that worked, but the moment you pick up your phone, it doesn't stop with pictures. Then you need text from your friends to check out what's going in your favorite group or what favorite page have posted. What's trending, what's controversial today, holes, and more holes. Your road has been destroyed. You are now wondering where your focus go. Why don't I feel like working anymore? And the 100% that you are going to give today get reduced to 5%. 2. You think this isn't adult content. The second reason why we love Instagram, Reels, subreddit, Snapchat is that these apps give us the illusion, Maya, that this isn't pornography or that this isn't obscene. It gives us that legal, that guilt-free feeling that you don't get when you frequent porn site. These apps give you the comfort that this is allowed. I've seen some of the most decent fellow following some of the most nudity filled page on these apps without a worry. And I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm talking about the feeling that we get. Understand the distinction. No need to get conscious. That feeling say this is normal. Everybody is doing it, so you can go up ahead and like as many model and dirty pages as you want. And because of this normality, we don't categorize this page as adult content. Even though, let's be honest, a semi-nude attractive girls of your choice in a position focusing on the body part she know is the most sought after would you turn you on. Just like any adult content of your choice does. And the thought after looking at such a picture in your mind, it's arousal. So stop fooling yourself with explanations such as everybody checks out hot girls on Instagram and Snapchat. Fuck no, it's not reality. And the third point is, it's free. So why not? Here is an app that it's very neatly compiling all the women you go crazy for and sharing their newest pictures coming personally for them. If this is not the single greatest idea to pull your all addiction with beauty in a single basket, then I don't know what is. The features are instant availability, all in one location, saving you the pain to go elsewhere and newer material on hourly basis. All these functions are more than enough to convince you to use these apps. Now, let's talk about what these apps are really doing to you. 1. If you suffer from porn addiction, cheap dopamine smashing, sexual stimulation, or excessive fapping, these pictures are acting as a trigger on behalf of this problem. You are not thinking about socio-economic problem while looking at these pictures. When you look at them, the only thought in your head is hot. She's hot, boobs, ass. This is such a hot picture. She's looking so hot in this. Where do you think all these reactions are sending you to? Porn site. And if the pictures qualify enough, you don't even have to visit the porn site. 2. As I have already talked about with the example of the road, this is seriously affecting your focus. Your brain doesn't discriminate. It processes all information likewise. If at one point you are focused, then in the next moment you start looking at sexy pictures. What else do you think will happen to your focus? 3. The most dangerous thing this practice does it is converting you into dopamine smashing. Cheap shit. All day what you are doing is this. Scrolling, daily spending more hours than the previous day. You're wasting your time heavily. Even when you have work to do, when you have people around you talking to you, you're glued to your phone. And the worst part is you don't consider yourself a phone addict, nor have you calculated how much time you waste on these stupid apps each day. So what are the solution? 1. Solution is knowing. A big part of the problem is people don't even know that is a problem. So I hope this video make you realize that these are fucking your life up. Most of you might think at this moment just delete this motherfucker apps. I'm sorry, that won't work. You have already grown accustomed to these apps so much so that they are now an integral part of your life. Yes, the corporate billionaires have already won. What I would suggest is you either manage the time, do not touch your phone until you are done with your work, prioritize your mind, that work comes first and then go crazy, or you can manage the content. If you understand now, these pics are direct unneeded trigger that are provoking you to fapping at any time of the day, which as a result leave you miserable. Then you must unfollow these apps filled with graphics, pictures slowly meant to excite the viewers. The first piece of advice is regarding to your focus. The second is with your cheap dopamine sexual stimulation. And lastly, if you want to altogether get rid of the phone addiction, then you will need to do both. If you're still unsatisfied with the solution, I have made an entire video on it, which I will be posting very soon. I want you to become your best, and don't forget, you are awesome.